Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, LB Plan. My name is Elle and today I am closing out my April budget. I'm not sure if I shared a budget with me for the month of April. I don't believe I did so, but April is slowly coming to a close and I'm already setting up my May budget. So to get started with my May paycheck, which my first paycheck comes on April 30th because I get paid bi-monthly on the 15th and the last day. So I never understand if it's actually bi-monthly or semi-monthly. Anyway, um, but I get paid only twice a month. So I always use the last check for the previous month. That's the first check. So to keep my bills kind of in order. Anywho, so I want to go ahead and close out April because April has been crazy. But you know what? Every April is crazy because it's always a tax month and tax months are just crazy. So we're going to jump in with my debts first. Next time I do this setup, I think I'm going to do my savings first. I just want to start off on a good note and not a bad note, but because I feel like my debt balance is a bad note. So, all right. So community first, that is the only one that went down. It is now $2,414 compared to last month. It was $2,609. Let me mute that because I'm supposed to be on break and y'all not supposed to be bothering me. Okay. So, yep, that is going down. Again, Community First is my credit union that I have a credit card with that I only put my son's expenses for his college. And so I am paying that off. The interest rate on that is 1.9%. So I have money that automatically, my check is split up between three accounts, I think. And I go ahead and put the money over there. Also, I put money over there for my other two kids' savings. So I don't see it. It's kind of like auto pay, and this should be paid off, I believe, by the end of September. No, can't be September. It has to be July because then I'll pay for his next classes. And like I said, it's a 1.9% interest rate. So you can't really beat it, and it just kind of helps me out. Next is PayPal. PayPal went up, okay, but PayPal will drop dramatically in the month of May, but PayPal did go up. My new balance on PayPal is $3,310, and I'm not going to add the change. Yeah. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened with PayPal, because confess and thy soul shall be, what is it, set free? I don't know. I made two purchases. So last month, my balance was $3,169. This month, it has went up. Okay, so there were two purchases. One was for Forever Mood, Jackie Ina. Okay, she came out with a perfume line. I had to support her, and I love all four of the scents. I think they are reasonably priced. However, at $79, I mean, I think her quality of her scent portfolio that she did is about on par with Jo Malone. And that's saying a lot. And that's for me. And that's my nose. So I'm no, perfume curator or whatever, but it is very decent. So to pay $79 for a bottle, okay. But it was a spur of the moment purchase and I didn't prepare for it. So I brought the samples of the other three and I love all of them. So I have to figure out how I'm going to buy those other ones right now. But I spent like $176 on Forever Mood. And then the next purchase was New Balance. So I think my husband likes to troll me. That's my personal opinion. I don't have evidence that supports it, but he does troll me. So he sent me a picture of some New Balance shoes and he was like, what do you think of these? If I remember, I'm going to insert the picture. And I'm like, those are pink. As you guys could tell, I am a purple girly. I'm not a pink girly. So I was like, they look kind of non-authentic. I don't like the sole on it. I'm giving him like this whole Sephora of how I don't like the shoe or whatever. And he was like, hold up, I wasn't buying you a shoe. Then why are you asking me? So I said all that to say, in my whole thing going back and forth with him, I showed him a picture. Like, if I was going to wear a New Balance, it would be this shoe. It's neutral. It's perfect for summer. If I can remember, I'll insert a picture for you. And I was like, you know what? That shoe is really cute. Let me go ahead and buy this shoe. So I brought the shoe. And then, because girl math, the shoe, the cost wasn't quite enough for me to get my 6 months no interest on PayPal. So I brought a pair of socks to make it enough. So I had to get over the balance of $100, so I can pay it back with it not being such a big bite. I'll probably will pay it from out my savings and then reimburse my savings, but whatever. So yeah, $100 and something on New Balance for a pair of shoes. All right. And then Citizens, because I got a story for everything. I'm not taking this laying down. That is our HELOC. Our balance went up. It is now $135,098. That is a difference from last month. It was $130,435. Taxes. I did everything throughout the year to prepare for taxes. I even increased the amount that was coming from out of my check monthly for taxes. Like, I was paying extra into it, and we still owed $4,800. And I'm like, Lord help me. One of the big reasons why, too, and now we kind of gotten a tax advisor and we're kind of understanding what's happening here, is things that I wasn't aware of. Like, for my son's college tuition, I am paying everything out of pocket, for his housing, his tuition, whatever. And I don't get to claim it because, well, I don't know how you say that. Because to me, we live this every day. So I don't feel like a high income earner, but I guess we are high income earners. And so once you reach a certain modified adjusted threshold for your income, you can't claim the tuition cost. I never knew that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to get credit for the, $5,000-$6,000 that I'm paying out for his tuition, and I don't. Well, it's more than $5,000 and $6,000, Lawanda. Okay, but anyway, so we're learning and trying to find different ways to accommodate for that. Just because, like I said, my son didn't get any scholarships, but he is going to college. He is doing the damn thing down there. And I have to support him. We make enough to support him. So we're going to make it happen. So my goal is to get him through debt-free through college. I got through college debt-free, but I did work full-time. He is working, but our situations were completely different. So I'm able to help. As a family, we're able to help. So that's what we're going to do. And that's the end of that. So cash back and savings, I've already inputted that in. So for cash back, I got a total of $50. Let me grab my cash envelope binder. I meant to say my cash envelope binder. I don't know which one is which anymore because I'm moving things around. This is my cloth and paper personal binder that I've been using. But see, everything's kind of crazy right now. What am I looking for? Cashback. It's right here in my face, Lord. Okay, so for cash back, we got $50. I thought I broke up between Amazon or not. So $50 was added into my cash back. And then interest in my high yield savings account this past month was $72.45. Year to date is $206.09. I think I'm going to take the interest in my cash back and I might apply it to my emergency fund, because I feel like I'm on track to get a significant amount with cash back. As you can see, I already have like 400 plus and we're in April. So if I get like $1,000, that'll be really cool to go to my cash back. So, all right, let's keep moving. Savings challenges. So for savings challenges, I contributed. Oh, this is tricky. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, savings challenges. So there was Hump Day, 80 envelope, $5 challenge, and a 52-week challenge. So that was 116. And then hump day was 17. And then the $5 bill challenge was 5. So technically, from my budget, I contributed $138. But I did put extra in there because I did a general savings. I just wanted to see if I could just save, like just how tight can I make my budget where I can just do a general savings. And that's what I did. My goal was to do like a general savings of $500, but I did $360. And then I wind up splitting that $360 so it doesn't go into savings. But I think half of it did go into my 80 envelope challenge, but I didn't record that video, so I don't remember how much I put in there. But I do know the other half went to my son's abroad trip. So for right now, because this is based off of what I did budget to put in there, I'm going to go with the $138. But I do know that there was extra because I did split up that 360. Okay. And then dollar bills saved. So let's see. This is my main cash envelope binder, my Kate Spade. That's $5 for change. I just put all my change back in here. So 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. I saved $38, which is lesser than last month, but I have swiped more than I did in cash. So I think previous months, it's much higher, like 65. But yeah. See, I know I'm not gonna, let me make a note. There was extra from general savings, but I won't be doing that in the month of May. It was just kind of an experiment and it kind of worked, but now it doesn't even matter because the extra money that I did have, it just went somewhere else. Okay. So let's go through, make sure everything was correct. So my pay was correct. And I did get $162 from my son. That covered his car insurance and his cell phone. We paid our electric bill, utility bill, mortgage, cable, my son's housing, Amazon, which Amazon is going away. Technically, it'll only be spending because I am now on annual, so my subscriptions will go up. Gap is when my son uses my Gap card to, I don't know what, I cut it off, but I think there's like a recurring charge on there, so he pays that. PayPal, yeah, okay. T-Mobile, that just went up because I brought my mom a phone. And then I did my savings challenges and general savings, so I just wanted to check those off. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the sinking funds. What did I do in my sinking funds? And like I said, I just moved, like I think I have 4 binders. I say that with caution because one is missing, but yeah, I'm in the process of just kind of changing things around. Okay, so back to school has 225. I remember because of that odd 5 in here. Let's see. We're just going to compare last month's. It's just easier that way, which was 125. So that means that the change was 100. Okay, blue green, the timeshare from Elle. See, okay. This is in my now annual bills binder versus annual expense binder, if that makes sense. Okay, so blue green now has $210 in it. And it had 170, so 210 minus 170 is a $40 difference, which makes sense. Car insurance is getting up there. $1,070. That is coming due soon, and I still have a ways to go. So it was $770. So that means it increased by $300. Is that right? I feel like I put more in there, but whatever. All right, car maintenance has $625. I didn't put much in there that month. That was a category that I cut. So I put 20 in here. You know, all I had to do was just look here. Yep. Let me put something here. Make it easier for me to flip back and forth. HOA, that has 8 crispy ones in it. And it only went up by $2. And then property insurance has $870. And what did I contribute to property insurance? It was $290. Car insurance just feels wrong because it says that I contributed $390 to car insurance. So if I contributed $390 to car insurance, how was the change? The things we get stuck on, right? Let me figure this out very quickly. It must have had $680 in there, and some reason I had something different. I'm gonna let that go. Property tax didn't change. It's still at $12.50. My buffer, which isn't in here anymore. Yeah, okay. So since I can't remember where everything is, give me 1 minute. Okay. So I went and put all the amounts in here. These are new, so they weren't tracked previous month. Travel is for actual traveling abroad. But right now, my main goal is to get my son's passport because he's going abroad next year. I should have chaperoned. Anyway, and then I will have to renew my passport, and then my husband is getting my daughter's passport. So we kind of split the cost like that. So 80, really, that's my buffer. I contribute $20 to it. So that was a plus of 20. Sapphire fee, that went down because I did pay the $95 for a sapphire fee. So it was a change of 90 negatively. Termite bond, I did contribute, I think it was a change of $40 on that one. Vacation, that was also $40. Birthdays, I wrote the wrong amount for birthdays because I used the money that I was saving for my mom's birthday and Mother's Day and combined it and brought my mom a new phone. But now I still owe on the phone, but whatever. We'll figure it out. So birthdays was a big jump of $100. But like I said, it's just because things kind of moved around. And then that's why holidays has nothing in it, even though I contributed to holidays. It now has 0. Class of 2025 got 40. This one got 30. And this one went up by 20. So I actually put $100 in there and then wound up taking the whole $150 out. It's all a mess. So this is kind of the summary for April, getting me ready to get into May. So I kind of need to reflect a little bit and make sure that I closed it out. Overall, I think I did pretty well with my budget. I'm liking the format of this. I'm going to try to not make it so colorful for the month of May, although I chose an aqua color for May. Yeah, this looks good. Big changes for the month of May, unfortunately. April also was well, let me finish my thought on May, because my son is going abroad and it's going to cost us, I think, $356 a month for the next 13 months to pay off for his trip. And then I'm also saving money now for his spending money, because they tell you they expect like $60 per day. They're going to be there for 12 days for tipping and stuff like that. So I'm saving for that. And me and my husband are just splitting the cost in half, but you won't see his half budgeted here. I only budget my income and what I contribute to the household bills, because that just works best for us. Although he been in my business and he been wanting to kind of get in on it just a little bit. I think he's starting to see that it works, but I'm not going to tell nobody. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, so I will get started with May budget. I may film a May budget with me. I may not. I'm not sure, but I do like doing the closeout because I can see the differences in the change. I do have to figure out with my husband what we're going to do about our home equity line of credit, because it is higher. Although I do have the money in my high yield savings account to pay for the taxes, I don't feel like I should take that hit by myself. So not just being honest. So we have to tackle that because that interest rate is about 8.75%. And so either we need to work on paying down our mortgage, which has the longer accumulated interest, or we need to work on the short-term interest that it's all we're paying right now is interest. The balance isn't going down. And since it just increased, we need to do something about that. So I hope this video was informative in some way. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Until my next video, you guys take care. Bye.